Is the hardware-rich development environment bullshit? The term hardware-rich development environment was popularized by Elon Musk in describing the way SpaceX will develop Starship. But does the idea make any sense? It is inspired, to put it kindly, by agile software development, but as I've pointed out in various ways, software development is different from most projects. You can run a piece of software and have it blow up as many times as you like without incurring an incremental cost. If you had to fabricate an enormous rocket made of 300,000 kilograms of steel, equip it with 40-some engines and 200 tanker loads of propellant to do an iteration, blowing that up is a bit more disappointing to your chief financial officer than if your software doesn't quite work yet. Is this actually more efficient than modern digital domain design tools for projects like this? The New Glenn project, a more conventional approach to developing a heavy-lift rocket, was announced in 2016 and is due to launch what's referred to as a Class D mission, in which significant risk is deemed acceptable late in 2024. ULA's Vulcan Centaur was announced in 2014 and flew in early 2024, powered by new Blue Origin engines. The grandiosely named Mars Colonial Transporter, later renamed Starship, was announced in 2012. If you account for Elon's habit of making exceedingly early announcements, they've been in development for about the same time. The high-level idea, or in Elon terms, the idea, that iterative development of a rocket is going to be cheaper. Is that really true? Cheaper than what, you may ask? If your point of comparison is a typical Beltway Bandit aerospace contractor, it's hard not to be cheaper no matter what you do. But even Vulcan Centaur, ULA's heavy-lift rocket, sent a probe to the moon on its very first flight. One reason to do incremental development of software is not so much for cost savings, but because incomplete software is so difficult to measure. Only visible results really count when evaluating project progress. We can see from these two other heavy-lift rocket projects that it is possible, even conventional, to go from the electronic drawing board to a successful first flight. One trade-off that software developers make when using Agile project management is that Agile is bad at predicting overall project duration. Not too surprising since you discard the heavyweight project management techniques like critical path analysis and resource leveling because software projects tend to change too frequently for those techniques to be worth using. But that leaves us with very little predictive ability to determine when Starship will become a usable rocket for commercial payloads. That may take years into the future. We just don't know.